Hi guys, good evening. Welcome to KFX, and we're gonna do a little breakdown on gold. The market has actually been, since the opening of the year, the market has actually been on a very bullish run. So let's take a look at gold. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Let's see what's happening. So I could give you insight on what is really going on gold. Yeah. All right. All right, from here we could notice that the market is in an uptrend. Of course, we'll go to this point. This point was formerly the highest point, but gold broke this year. So we could see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. The market is printing higher highs and higher lows. That's to say the market is in an uptrend. Yes, we could see that. All right, so from there we could see that price is actually respecting, gold is respecting price action. That means every break of structure gave us an opportunity for us to enter a buy trade at every good key demand zone. So here is a demand zone. We could see price broke structure here, went to the upside, retraced back to the demand zone, and we're able to take a buy. We could also see price rallied round again, pumped up to the upside, broke structure here, and we could see price printed the continuation pattern. Price broke up again, and we could see price retraced. So there's an internal demand zone here. The price bounced off from. Price broke structure again. This printed highest level in a long time, and we could see price rallied down, back down to test this key demand zone before backing up. So we could see we're definitely in the uptrend. Price is going up higher highs and higher lows. All right, so from here we could notice, let's go over to the 1 hour. From the 1 hour, okay, right now we've seen that we're in the uptrend, so that means we're definitely looking for buy opportunities. But because gold has actually reached this highest point here, we would want to see a bit of a retracement to the downside before there will be any rally back to the upside. But trading based on what we're seeing on the chart right now, we could see here that price rallied around this area, broke down, and set this key demand zone and printed um an inverted head and shoulder. Sorry, printed an inverted head and shoulder. We could see that here. This is one shoulder, this is one head, and this is one shoulder, this is the head, and this is another shoulder. We could see the market printed an inverted head and shoulder. So that definitely is a reversal pattern. As a reversal pattern, of which we see reasons to have more buy. So how do we enter this buy? I think we enter this buy when we noticed, even before we noticed the inverted head and shoulder formed, we noticed the price rallied down to this point and there was a change of character here. We could see this was the higher lowest point, price broke here, went up, and we could see price was unable to break below this level. Price was unable to break below this level. And what we've seen next was price pushing back up to break this level, broke this internal structure here, came back down, fails to break below this, then broke up, breaking this level here. So this is a change of character. We now saw that there was a need for price to push back up. And of course, we have to wait for confirmation. So price pushed back up, came down. We're waiting for price at this demand zone here. Price tapped into it, gave us a reason to buy. We could see a double bottom here, which means price is definitely going to push back up. There's a double bottom here. Let me show you guys. We could see one bottom, one, two. Okay, sorry, let me do that again. We could see 1, 2, 1, 2. So sorry guys, let me change this. So we could see this. All right, so we could see a double bottom here after price came to tap into this key demand zone here. We have another block here, by the way. So price definitely, this tells us price is definitely going to push back up, and price, we could see from here we could enter a buy, place our stop loss below this level, and of course target is like 1:1, 1:2. Sorry, I mean 1:2 or 1:3. But in this case, we'll definitely roll it up to this key resistance level here, supply level here. So price went up, broke this level again. We saw a huge push to the upside, which gave us an idea that this was going to be an inverted head and shoulder. So we waited for price to retest back to this after this break of structure here. After this break of structure, waited for price to retest back to this area because of course we have a demand zone here of which we want price to tap into. Yeah. So price came here and this was our entry point, enter the buy, and we rolled it back up to the upside. Of course, we rolled it to this point here. So from here henceforth, this was when we knew it was actually for sure confirmation that it was an inverted head and shoulder. So how do you trade an inverted head and shoulder? If you got it from this point, you write it up to the upside, that's fine. Or if not, you can wait for a break to the upside, find a very good demand level that you can take the trade from when price retests back to that area. So this was our level. So after price broke, printed this, went back or broke another structure here. There's a break of structure here. Let's go to the 15 minutes. So we could see a break of structure here. So we waited for price to test this zone, which is our demand zone. So from here, we took our buy. So from here henceforth, we could see the market was printing higher highs and higher lows, which made it very easy for us to spot good buy positions. So break of structure, market retested to test our demand zone. We took a good buy, rolled it up to this level. There was another break of structure. We could see the break of structure here. We'll wait for a very good point where we can take another buy. This was a very key demand zone here. We waited and we took our buy. Price swept liquidity here. We could see price swept liquidity tap into our zone, and there was a huge buy. Price broke another structure to the upside. So from here, we could see price was printing higher highs and higher lows, which actually dictates a very good bull run. So price broke structure, tap into our level, swept liquidity, tap into our level, a very good buy. Price came again, broke structure. We could see price broke structure here, came around here, printed a double top, swept down, swept liquidity, tapped into our demand zone, we took another buy. So definitely because of this double top that we know, you could see the wick around here. We know definitely there's a lot of liquidity here. There was a lot of traders who actually thought this market was going to sell down. So definitely price is definitely going to come sweep them out. That is actually how liquidity works. So we waited, took our strong buy here, take our TP around this area because we knew definitely price was going to sweep this liquidity. So we did that and we took another sell. We took another sell here, another buy. I mean, if I go to the 5 minutes, I'll definitely see that. Okay. So from here, price broke structure, went to the upside. So we could see there's actually a zone here. But because this actually is an inducement, a lot of people will want to take mark here as the demand zone. So we noticed that and we actually were able to wait for this price on this level. Price tapped in, boom, and we took a buy. So we took a buy, we rolled it up to this level, which was already the close of trading hours, and that was it for gold today. So what we're expecting right now on gold, it's for gold to rally up to this key demand supply zone here. We could see the supply zone. Let's go over to the 1 hour. Yeah, we could see there's a major supply around that area. That's where we're looking at price heading to. Price is heading this way. We could see there's liquidity here for price to sweep before tapping into that zone. There's liquidity there for price to sweep. Take a look at it. Beautiful. There's liquidity here for price to sweep, tap into the zone, and we could see a huge dump to the downside. Let me take it to the 15 minutes so you can see. All right, you could see there's a lot of liquidity here waiting, and the market is aiming for that point. It's going to come sweep out this liquidity, take these people out, and because of course a lot of people won't sell from here, but price is going to come take out this liquidity, tap into this key supply zone, and before we could see a huge dump to the downside. That is if fundamentals and every other thing aligns with gold. Definitely price is going to print one or two things for us to see, either a pattern or a candle formation, for us to see that price is going to bounce off this area. So for now, that was what we're looking at. So we're actually, for now, if there's an opportunity for us to take another buy, we're going to take one more buy to push the market down to this point before we then see a huge dump to the downside if price allows. All right, so that's all for gold for now. Tomorrow would come back with the outlook of how the market reacted to these areas, and we'll let you know what the next thing will be. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe and follow this channel. We post daily outlooks and daily market analysis for gold and USD JPY. Thank you, guys.